Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec, continuous filed, expect the ILS approach runway 7 right at Jakarta Soekarno. Super Green 685, requesting ILS approach runway 6 at Jakarta Soekarno. Roger. Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo, do not exceed 250 knots.
Do not exceed 250 knots, Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo.
Roger, Super Green 685. Pakistan 122, please follow instructions or you will be reported. Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo, continuous filed, expect the ILS approach runway 7 right at Jakarta Soekarno.
Roger, Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo.
Turkish 6 Yankee Quebec, radar contact. Seabird 8954 Hotel is 49 nautical miles east of Radin Inten at 15,700 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 6 at Jakarta Soekarno. Turkish 877 Heavy, turn right heading 240. Indonesia 11 Heavy, climb and maintain 6,000. Turn right heading 240, Turkish 877 Heavy. Climb and maintain 6,000, Indonesia 11 Heavy. Jakarta Director, Air India 1 Heavy, with you at 3,500. Air India 1 Heavy, radar contact. Indonesia 778 is 25 nautical miles northwest of Pulau Panjang at 21,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 7 right at Jakarta Soekarno. Redcap 9878, contact Jakarta arrival on 124.2. Contacting Jakarta arrival on 124.2, Redcap 9878. Indonesia 778, continuous filed, expect the ILS approach runway 7 right at Jakarta Soekarno. Roger, Indonesia 778. Seabird 8954 Hotel, continuous filed, expect the ILS approach runway 7 right at Jakarta Soekarno. Super Green 685, continuous filed, expect the ILS approach runway 6 at Jakarta Soekarno. Roger, Seabird 8954 Hotel. Roger, Super Green 685. Scooter 343 Sierra Oscar is 5 nautical miles east of Jakarta Soekarno at 2,600 feet, requesting radar vectors to Singapore Chani. Sri Lankan 348, increase speed to 240 knots. Increase speed to 240 knots, Sri Lankan 348. Turkish 877 Heavy, maintain 210 knots or greater. Turkish 877 Heavy, correction, stand by. Turkish 877 Heavy, do not exceed 210 knots. Scooter 343 Sierra Oscar, unable at this time, proceed on course to Singapore Chani. Do not exceed 210 knots, Turkish 877 Heavy. Air India 1 Heavy, maintain 8,500. Climb and maintain 5,000, Scooter 343 Sierra Oscar. Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec, descend and maintain 6,000. Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar, descend and maintain 6,000. Descend and maintain 6,000, Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec. Descend and maintain 4,000, Hotel Zulu Victor India Papa 1. Air India 1 Heavy, climb and maintain 10,000. Climb and maintain 10,000, Air India 1 Heavy. Indonesia 11 Heavy, please follow instructions. Super Green 685, descend and maintain 6,000. Indonesia 11 Heavy, altitude at your discretion. Descend and maintain 6,000, Super Green 685. Scooter 343 Sierra Oscar, please follow instructions or you will be reported. Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec, descend and maintain 8,000. Scooter 343 Sierra Oscar. Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo, descend and maintain 8,000. Scooter 343 Sierra Oscar, requesting climb to China Southern 926, climb and maintain 6000.
Frequency change approved Indonesia 11 Heavy, good day.
Frequency change approved Air India 1 Heavy, good day.
Climb and maintain 6000, China Southern 926.
Scooter 343 Sierra Oscar, maintain 7000. Maintain 7000, Scooter 343 Sierra Oscar. Indonesia 778, descend and maintain 8000. Descend and maintain 8000, Indonesia 778. Indonesia 89, you're in an active airspace, please contact Jakarta Director on 119.75. Sri Lankan 348, contact Jakarta arrival on 124.2. Hotel Zulu Victor India Papa 1, contact Jakarta arrival on 124.2.
Contacting Jakarta arrival on 124.2, Sri Lankan 348.
Jakarta Director, Indonesia 89, with you at 29,000.
Contacting Jakarta arrival on 124.2, Hotel Zulu Victor India Papa 1.
Turkish 877 Heavy, contact Jakarta arrival on 124.2. Indonesia 89 is 22 nautical miles north of Pulau Panjang at 28,800 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 6 at Jakarta Soekarno. Scooter 343 Sierra Oscar, requesting climb to flight level 240. Scooter 343 Sierra Oscar, altitude at your discretion.
Contacting Jakarta arrival on 124.2, Turkish 877 Heavy.
Super Green 685, descend and maintain 2000. Descend and maintain 2000, Super Green 685. Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec, please expedite altitude change. Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar, descend and maintain 4000. Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec, descend and maintain 4000. Descend and maintain 4000, Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec. Turkish 6 Yankee Quebec, frequency change approved, good day. Scooter 343 Sierra Oscar, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved Scooter 343 Sierra Oscar, good day. Frequency change approved Turkish 6 Yankee Quebec, good day. Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec, contact Jakarta arrival on 124.2. Contacting Jakarta arrival on 124.2, Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec. Indonesia 89, avoid sending duplicate messages. Indonesia 89, turn right heading 160, descend and maintain 8000. Turn right heading 160, descend and maintain 8000, Indonesia 89. Scooter 343 Sierra Oscar is 12 nautical miles southwest of Pulau Panjang at 8,700 feet, requesting radar vectors to Singapore Changi. Scooter 343 Sierra Oscar, unable at this time, proceed on course to Singapore Changi. Scooter 343 Sierra Oscar, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved Scooter 343 Sierra Oscar, good day. China Southern 926, altitude at your discretion. Southern Air 8191 Heavy, you're in an active airspace, please contact Jakarta Director on 119.75. Oscar Mike Lima Echo Tango, you're in an active airspace, please contact Jakarta Director on 119.75. Oscar Mike Lima Echo Tango, requesting ILS approach any runway at Jakarta Soekarno.
Jakarta Director, Southern Air 8191 Heavy, with you at 22,800.
Southern Air 8191 Heavy, radar contact, say approach request. Oscar Mike Lima Echo Tango, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 7 right at Jakarta Soekarno. Roger, Oscar Mike Lima Echo Tango. Oscar Mike Lima Echo Tango, do not exceed 230. Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo, descend and maintain 4000.
Descend and maintain 4000, Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo.
Lion 768, frequency change approved, good day.
Jakarta Director, Oman Air 241 Heavy, with you at 20,900.
Sadia 818 Sierra Victor Heavy, radar contact, say approach request.
Frequency change approved Lion 768, good day.
China 6, frequency change approved, good day. Sadia 818 Sierra Victor Heavy, requesting ILS approach runway 7 right at Jakarta Soekarno. Indonesia 111. Indonesia 111. Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo, do not exceed 210 knots.
Do not exceed 210 knots. Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo.
Oman Air 241 Heavy, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 6 at Jakarta Soekarno. Indonesia 89, do not exceed 230 knots. Do not exceed 230 knots, Indonesia 89. Roger, Oman Air 241 Heavy. Sadia 818 Sierra Victor Heavy, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 7 right at Jakarta Soekarno. Prosper 801, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 7 right at Jakarta Soekarno. Roger, Sadia 818 Sierra Victor Heavy. Indonesia 89, turn left heading 150.
Roger, Prosper 801.
Turn left heading 150, Indonesia 89. Super Green 685, contact Jakarta arrival on 124.2. Contacting Jakarta arrival on 124.2, Super Green 685. Oscar Mike Lima Echo Tango, turn left heading 150, descend and maintain 8000. Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo, contact Jakarta arrival on 124.2.
Contacting Jakarta arrival on 124.2, Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo.
Turkish 877 Heavy, contact Jakarta Soekarno Tower on 118.2. Contacting Jakarta Soekarno Tower on 118.2, Turkish 877 Heavy. Contacting Jakarta Soekarno Tower on 118.2, Alpha 6 Echo November Quebec.
Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo is 14 nautical miles northwest of Jakarta Soekarno at 7,800 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 7 right at Jakarta Soekarno.
Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec, turn left heading 090, descend and maintain 2000, maintain 2000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 6 approach. Super Green 685, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 6 at Jakarta Soekarno. Super Green 685, turn left heading 240, maintain 2000. Turn left heading 090, descend and Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 7 right at Jakarta Soekarno.
Roger, Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo.
Hotel Zulu Victor India Papa 1, contact Jakarta Soekarno Tower on 118.2.
Contacting Jakarta Soekarno Tower on 118.2, Hotel Zulu Victor India Papa 1.
Singapore 736 is 25 nautical miles northeast of Pulau Panjang at 21,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 7 right at Jakarta Soekarno. Emirates 356 Heavy, contact Jakarta Soekarno Tower on 118.2. Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar, turn left heading 140.
Contacting Jakarta Soekarno Tower on 118.2, Emirates 356 Heavy.
Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec, please follow instructions. Turn left heading 140, Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar. I'm sorry, Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec. Super Green 685, turn left heading 150. Turn left heading 150, Super Green 685. Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec, contact Jakarta Soekarno Tower on 118.2. Contacting Jakarta Soekarno Tower on 118.2, Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec. Super Green 685, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final. Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final, Super Green 685. Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar, turn left heading 100, descend and maintain 3000, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 7 right approach. Turn left heading 100, descend and maintain 3000, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 7 right, Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar. Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar, maintain 1. Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo, turn left heading 150, maintain 4000.
Turn left heading 150, maintain 4000, Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo.
Indonesia 89 is 13 nautical miles northwest of Jakarta Soekarno at 10,300 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 6 at Jakarta Soekarno. Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar, contact Jakarta Soekarno Tower on 118.2. Contacting Jakarta Soekarno Tower on 118.2, Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar. Super Green 685, contact Jakarta Soekarno Tower on 118.2. Thank you. Good day, Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar. Contacting Jakarta Soekarno Tower on 118.2, Super Green 685. Indonesia 89, do not exceed 210 knots. Do not exceed 210 knots, Indonesia. Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000, Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo.
Indonesia 778, turn left heading 150, descend and maintain 3000. Turn left heading 150, descend and maintain 3000, Indonesia 778. Jakarta arrival, Oscar Mike Lima Echo Tango, with you at 11,400. Jakarta, Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo, turn left heading 100,
Turn left heading 100, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 7 right, Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo.
Oman Air 241 Heavy, turn left heading 240, descend and maintain 2000.
Southern Air 8191 Heavy is 13 nautical miles northwest of Jakarta Soekarno at 10,300 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 7 right at Jakarta Soekarno.
Indonesia 89, do not exceed 210 knots. Do not exceed 210 knots, Indonesia 89. Turn left heading 240, descend and maintain 2000, Oman Air 241 Heavy. Southern Air 8191 Heavy, continuous filed, expect the ILS approach runway 7 right at Jakarta Soekarno. Oscar Mike Lima Echo Tango, radar contact.
Roger, Southern Air 8191 Heavy.
Speedbird 8954 Hotel is 9 nautical miles north of Jakarta Soekarno at 3,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 6 at Jakarta Soekarno. Oman Air 241 Heavy, do not exceed 200 knots. Indonesia 89, turn left heading 140, descend and maintain 3000. Do not exceed 200 knots, Oman Air 241 Heavy. Turn left heading 140, descend and maintain 3000, Indonesia 89. Speedbird 8954 Hotel, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 6 at Jakarta Soekarno. Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo, contact Jakarta Soekarno Tower on 118.2.
Contacting Jakarta Soekarno Tower on 118.2, Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo. Jakarta Soekarno Tower, Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo, inbound on the ILS runway 7 right with information Oscar.
Wilco, Emirates 356 Heavy.
Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo, wind 370 at 8, number 2, runway 7 right, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 7 right, Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo.
Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec, continue straight ahead. Super Green 685, when able turn right, hold short runway 7 left, please expedite. Continuing ahead, Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec. Wilco, Super Green 685. Air China 45, contact Jakarta Director on 119.75. Contacting Jakarta Director on 119.75, Air China 45. Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec, contact Jakarta Soekarno Ground on 121.6. Super Green 685, contact Jakarta Soekarno Ground on 121.6. Contacting Jakarta Soekarno Ground on 121.6, Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec. Contacting Jakarta Soekarno Ground on 121.6, Super Green 685. Jakarta Soekarno Tower, FedEx 5194 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 7 left, departing west. Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar, when able turn left and contact ground, please expedite. Wilco, Mike Alpha Romeo Lima Oscar. FedEx 5194 Heavy, line up and wait runway 7 left. Line up and wait runway 7 left, FedEx 5194 Heavy. Indonesia 778, is on final runway 7 right, full stop. Indonesia 778, roger. Indonesia 778, wind 370 at 8, number 2, runway 7 right, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 7 right, Indonesia 778. FedEx 5194 Heavy, wind 010 at 8, runway 7 left, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 7 left, FedEx 5194 Heavy.
500.
Wagon Air 177 Alpha Alpha, line up and wait runway 7 left. Line up and wait runway 7 left, Wagon Air 177 Alpha Alpha.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oman Air 241 Heavy, is on final runway 6. Oman Air 241 Heavy, roger. Oman Air 241 Heavy, wind 370 at 8, number 1, runway 6, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 6, Oman Air 241 Heavy. Jakarta Soekarno Tower, Singapore 989 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 7 left, departing straight out. FedEx 5194 Heavy, contact Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo, when able turn left and contact ground, please expedite.
Wilco, Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo.
Jakarta Soekarno Tower, November 30 Foxtrot Quebec, ready for departure at November 30 Foxtrot Quebec, line up and wait runway 7 left. Foxtrot Golf Hotel Papa Juliet, please check the user guide from the home screen for help using ATC instructions. Thank you, Foxtrot Golf Hotel Papa Juliet. Jakarta Soekarno Ground, Hotel Zulu Bravo November Delta, ready for pushback with information Quebec. Hotel
Jakarta Soekarno Ground, Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo, request taxi to parking.
Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Jakarta Soekarno Ground, Airbus 380, ready to taxi with information Quebec. Airbus 380, taxi to runway 7 left, contact tower when ready. Thank you, good day, Singapore 760 Sierra Quebec. Taxi to runway 7 left, Airbus 380. Jakarta Soekarno Ground, Indonesia 778, request taxi to parking. Jakarta Soekarno Ground, Foxtrot Oscar Delta Alpha Tango, ready for pushback. Foxtrot Oscar Delta Alpha Tango, pushback approved, expect runway 7 left. Indonesia 778, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Jakarta Soekarno Ground, Hotel Zulu Bravo November Delta, ready to taxi to runway 7 left with information Quebec. Taxi to parking, Indonesia 778. Pushback approved, Foxtrot Oscar Delta Alpha Tango. Hotel Zulu Bravo November Delta, taxi to runway 7 left, contact tower when ready. Taxi to runway 7 left, Hotel Zulu Bravo November Delta. Jakarta Soekarno Ground, Oman Air 241 Heavy, request taxi to parking.
Jakarta Soekarno Ground, Cargo Lux 442 Charlie Victor, ready for pushback with information Quebec.
Cargo Lux 442 Charlie Victor, pushback approved. Oman Air 241 Heavy, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Pushback approved, Cargo Lux 442 Charlie Victor.
Taxi to parking, Oman Air 241 Heavy. Oman Air 241 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 7 left. Oman Air 241 Heavy, hold short of runway 7 left. Jakarta Soekarno Ground, Foxtrot Oscar Delta Alpha Tango, ready to taxi. Foxtrot Oscar Delta Alpha Tango, taxi to runway 7 left, contact.
Thank you, good day, Indonesia 111 Kilo Echo.
Jakarta Soekarno Ground, Southern Air, Jakarta Soekarno Ground, Cargo Lux